guys, for today's video I have a Mean Girls inspired mani for the collab that we are doing over on Instagram. And we are posting our Mean Girls manicures today. I'm pre-filming this, so this will go up on Saturday, October 3rd, and everybody will be posting their October 3rd manis on Instagram, and we will be using the hashtag Mean Girls Mani and also October 3rd Mani. So if you guys post your Mean Girl manis, make sure that you use those hashtags and tag me on Instagram, and also the creator of this challenge or collab trying to nail this on Instagram. I will leave all that information down in the description box below, but I got a Seahawks game to get to, so let's get some dip powder on these nails. Alright, so if you watched my last video, I did some swatching of Revel's Modern Muse collection, and I kind of talked a little bit about why I think swatching is so important and why I didn't used to be a believer in swatching and now I am a swatch believer. And this manicure is really what kind of made me realize how important swatching is, because not only did I have no idea where I wanted to start when I was doing this manicure, but a lot of these colors actually look quite different in their jars. So when I sat down and was trying to figure out what kind of manicure I wanted to do for this collab, I knew that I needed to use a couple of Sparkle & Co.'s August subscription box powders because they were like animal themed, and I immediately thought of like a cheetah print or something like that. And so I also wanted to have kind of a fall-ish feel to my manicure still, because we are about to head into October, if you can believe that. So really what kicked it off for me was I had just gotten Sparkle & Co.'s SB119 hashtag ferociously fierce, and that's this cheetah print dip powder right here. And so I knew I kind of wanted to center it around this cheetah print theme and also a pink color. So I started off with these two colors right here. This pink sparkly color is from Miss Raven. It's called Heart-Shaped Glasses, and so these two are really where I kind of decided to build the manicure from. So after that, I knew I kind of wanted to add like a fall greenish color, and the Sparkle & Co. Goddess of the Grasslands, which is also from their August sub box, which goes with this color right here. I wanted to bring that in there, and then I wasn't sure how I was going to tie in pink and cheetah print and green, and I just swatched Revel's D562 Embrace in my last video, and this is a really pretty like mauve pink purple color, and it actually brings these four together really well, I think. And then this last swatch, I wanted to bring in something that kind of played off this gold color of the cheetah print, and so Simply Southern Aura's Bashful Bronze Dip was perfect to kind of tie everything together. I could not narrow it down. I thought maybe that I was gonna do a 2 or 3 color manicure. I couldn't narrow it down, and so I decided that this will be my very first 5 color manicure. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is put on a couple of layers of clear dip powder, because when I very first got my e-file, I overfiled my nails and they are pretty thin right now, and so I have been, while they're growing out, I have been dipping with a couple of rounds of clear dip powder, and I will have this dip powder linked in my description box below in my Amazon shop, so you guys can go track that down. But I'm gonna speed this part up because it's pretty boring, but I'm just gonna put a couple of coats of clear powder on my nails before I even start with the colors. Oh, as a side note, this can also help if you have colors that are particularly staining, or if you have glitter powder that you're gonna put on. Putting on a coat or two of dip powder before you put the color or the glitter on can help make the removal process a little bit easier. And one last thing before I actually really do get started, I promise, I am using liquids from Triple Vitamin.
Ooh.
Alright, hey guys, I am popping in here with a voiceover. I actually got started on this manicure on my right hand, which is my dominant hand, while I was watching the Seahawks game, so I am going to speed up the rest of this video so you guys can watch me apply this manicure to my left hand. Enjoy! Alright, so this was my first time trying the pour over method, and I had noticed when I was swatching this color that it was a little bit cakey and giving me just a little bit of problems when I was actually dipping into the powder. It was causing wrinkling, and that could be the powder or it could be the liquid that I was using. I might have been applying the liquid too thick, but I wanted to try the pour over method anyway, and it actually worked out really well and helped me smooth out this color on my thumb. I actually had the same issue here with the Revel's Embrace color. This was a cakey color and it was pretty difficult for me to get on. As you'll see in just a second, I poured over and then I actually ended up dipping into the powder a little bit to just try to get this color applied. I had to do quite a bit of buffing on this one. I am going to try this color again with my Virgo and Gem liquids because I just tried those out for the very first time and those are my new favorite Holy Grail liquids of all time. So I might have better application with those liquids. This next color I am applying is Heart-Shaped Glasses from Miss Raven, and this color applied like a dream. It was probably, I'm not a big pink fan, but it was probably my favorite color that I applied in this manicure because it just went on so easily. The glitter pieces were really easy for me to pack down and make nice and smooth, and it just came out beautifully at the end. This color is from Sparkle & Co, and even though it is a really cool looking cheetah print color, I wouldn't call this a super beginner friendly powder, but with a little bit of work and tweaking I was able to get it to apply. Even with a coat of clear powder over the top of it, it was still a little bit bumpy, and that is because of those black chunks that make the cheetah print. So it took a little bit to get it on my nail, but the end result was so cool looking that I was okay to put in a little bit of work to make this one happen. And now what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to use my base coat. I'm going to dab on a little bit of the base coat and actually use my super fine tweezers to apply a couple of the black chunks directly to places that I wanted it to be on my nail. And you can do this with chunky glitters or like a chunky powder that has some kind of shape glitter in it. If you have a specific element of that you want to put somewhere on your nail. There were a couple of bare patches just from dipping into the powder, and I wanted a little bit more of the black chunks in specific locations on my nail. This last color is from a company called Simply Southern Aura, and this is an absolutely beautiful bronze color. The pigmentation of this is super, super strong. So it did not take much for me to build up the color for this one, and the powder was nice and loose and it was really easy for me to dip into. I didn't have to do the pour over method. I was able to actually dip into the powder, and it just turned out really well. Very, very smooth. I loved this color and I can't wait to use it again. And now I'm going in and brushing off all of my nails one last time, and I'm going to apply the activator. So I will activate, shape file, buff, and then activate again, and then apply my top coat. And once I have my nails the shape and length that I want them, I am going to be applying a gel top coat and curing. And what I did differently this time is I actually made sure to apply a gel base coat, cured that, and then I applied a gel top coat. In the past, I had just gone straight in with the gel top coat and found that the top coat was peeling off after just a day or two of having it on there. So this time I decided to try it with the actual base coat like you're supposed to, and cured each layer for 60 seconds, and it worked perfectly. I had it on my nails for over a week with absolutely no chipping or peeling issues whatsoever. And I actually prefer the gel top coats to the top coats that usually come with dip powder liquids. I think they're easier to apply. I think they last longer. And I also like the fact that I can just stick my nails under the lamp for 60 seconds and it's dry rather than having to wait for it to dry on its own. And here it is, the final product, a beautiful, fun, glossy, shiny, 5-color Mean Girls manicure. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm really having a lot of fun making these videos for you, and I always appreciate your guys' support. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below for me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!